Good day, Radiant Stars. Welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and get started with another day of decluttering. We're going to go ahead and declutter this cabinet behind me. This cabinet is for our cups, plates, bowls, basically all the stuff that you eat off of. So we're going to go ahead and clear everything out of it. The best way to do any sort of decluttering project is to go ahead and clear everything out of that space. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Take everything out, evaluate each item, and see if we want to keep them. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the cabinet section that we're going to be working on today. This is for all of our cups, plates, bowls, and it is jam-packed right now. My daughter, she empties the dishwasher for me. That is her task here in the kitchen. So she emptied it last night and it is packed. Almost everything is clean right now, which is great. I love that. And this is what we have in the sink. This is what's going on here. So this side was empty last night, which is great. But I did fall asleep early and I didn't get to the dishes, so this is what we have. I'm gonna load this into the dishwasher today, make sure that is getting ready, and then we're gonna go ahead and get through all of this here. We're gonna go through them and just get rid of what we no longer need, and keep whatever we can keep. I honestly am probably going to keep a lot of things. It's mainly the cups that I want to go through and organize. So yeah, we're going to go through that, but we're going to keep particular cups because we do need them, or certain cups have been asked to be kept. So I'll just go ahead and get through what is the excess. Alright, you guys, I'm going to set my 15-minute timer. I may not be able to get through the whole 15 minutes right now because I will need to bring my kiddo to school. But let's see. Put this timer on. 15 minutes. Alright, there we go. 15 minutes. And let's go. pausing the timer at 8 minutes 57 seconds. I'm going to do school drop off. So I've officially cleared out this cabinet. Well, mostly. Those items I didn't see were still in there because I'm a shorter lady, so I didn't notice that those were up there until I recorded that little bit. And I will, of course, get those down as well. So now that everything is cleared out, it is time to evaluate all the items that we had in the cabinet. And this is everything that we had in there. All the bowls, cups, plates. That's one of my like travel mugs that I usually use for coffee whenever I'm working in the office. And then all of our sports like magic game cups, all of our mugs, and yeah, even more mugs and magic cups. So I'm going to go ahead and go through what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So here I am trying to get down the rest of those few items that are up in that back corner of the cabinet. I was having a little bit of a hard time reaching up there, so I got a little creative and brought out the handy dandy spatula. Hey, when you are, height challenged like myself, you definitely need a little bit of help, either with a chair or a spatula like I did. It seemed to be the easiest way to get that down without having to grab a chair. And yes, that's me jumping, trying to see if I missed anything else. And I did actually. I did miss a cup back there. So I was able to finally get that cup down. And I ended up discarding that cup. It was like super dusty. We obviously never use it because it was stuck all the way in the back of that cabinet. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and now sort through everything. So here I am. I had to pause the timer again at about 3 minutes and 15 seconds because I do actually work from home, and I was resuming the rest of this declutter during one of my breaks from work. So I went ahead and picked up after work here. So you can kind of see the changes in the light during this video. In the morning it was super dark because it was very early, and now here we are after work, so it's starting to get a little dark again. But I'm adding some shelf liners into this cabinet. I had a shelf liner on the first two shelves, but on the shelf liners that I had weren't enough at the time when I was putting them in when we first moved in here. So now I'm just gonna add the rest of some shelf liners because I think it will be nice when we move out to still have those shelf liners here for the next person. So I'm going to go ahead and put those up, and this was a little bit of a challenge for me again because my height. So I was trying to get that up there, and I realized that I did still miss a few other container lids, but I ended up having to pause again this video because I went ahead and just used a chair to get up there to go ahead and straighten out that shelf liner because I was honestly struggling with it. So here I am wondering, what am I gonna do? Let me find a chair. But yes, we went ahead and got that up there. Timer just went off, but of course we are going to continue with this declutter. So here we are back at it, going through all the dishes. All right, you guys, so these are all the dishes that I decided to go ahead and declutter. There's a Jello mold. I honestly don't remember the last time I even made Jello, so those were all the, decluttered items. These are the ones that I'm keeping, but either need to be rewashed or the bottoms of the lids were in the dishwasher. So, and now this is the final result of the cabinet. I think it looks great, super decluttered. Remember when we first opened this cabinet, there were mugs on top of mugs. So it looks so much better now, and I really love the outcome. And I really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in and sticking around here with me as I embark on this journey of decluttering my home. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.